Okey, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Okey, so kita sambung di bahagian yang kedua dalam chapter yang sama. Kali ini kita akan cover berkenaan dengan processing, iaitu conveyor. Okey, dan conveyor ni saya rasa masing-masing dah tahu at least idea berkenaan dengan definition of conveyor. Tadi kita sentuh berkenaan tentang escalator dan juga walkway. Okey, yang itu dia kategori sebagai conveyor juga, tetapi dia bukan jenis belt conveyor. Okey, tapi yang ini yang tadi tu escalator tu dia adalah conveyor untuk tujuan transportation of human, tapi yang ini conveyor tujuan untuk transportation of products, items, okay, and also any service lah. Okay, so kita tengok. Okay, so conveyor belt. Okay, conveyor belt is the crucial part lah in the conveyor system in this particular application for product, food and service. Di mana conveyor belt are used in a wide variety of material transport applications such as manufacturing, food processing and heavy industry. Okay, the kind application of the conveyor belt. Basically for the manufacture, food processing and heavy industry. And then the belt is the major component and the most common type of the conveyor and are very versatile. So the belt is the crucial part in the conveyor system ataupun kita panggil sebagai conveyor belt. Okay, the working of belt basically dia ada tension roller dan drive roller. Okay, drive roller ni dia hanya akan menerima dan akan buat circulation of the belt lah. Tapi the tension roller ni akan berperanan untuk make sure that the tension of the belt lah. Okay, still mengekalkan tension belt tu di atas skid pan. Okay, so ini illustrate the how the working of belt in the conveyor system di mana dia ada one part and another one part. Okay, dia mesti circulation sama macam escalator tadi pun dia ada upper and bottom. Kalau macam ni dia pun ada juga satu part and another part to make sure that the belt is continuously circulate. Okay, so kita tengok dulu the material of the belt. Okay, consists of more layers of material which divided as an under layer and also the over layer. For the under layer to provide linear strength and shape called a carcass like a polyester, nylon and cotton. Okay, that is the under layer. And the over layer called the cover or rubber or plastic compound. Okay, so kita lihat keratan rentas untuk belt ni. Okay, dia ada satu lapisan yang over layer, atas dan bawah, dan di tengah under layer. Okay, the main material is located in under layer. Okay, but for the over layer as mentioned here is called as the cover. Okay, and then the belt are typically made from cotton, canvas, Kevlar, nitrile, nylon, polyester, okay, polyurethane or urethane, PVC, rubber, silicone, steel cord, Teflon, wire mesh or weave. So these are the common belt material that commonly used in industry lah, okay, or manufacturing process and so on. Okay, so these are the type of material, the list of the material types and also the advantage and disadvantage of different type of material lah. Okay, so awak boleh lihat one by one, line by line untuk dari segi plus minus, advantage and disadvantage, pro and cons dia in terms of elastic ability, okay, ability to hold the heat, temperature, okay, abrasion resistant, oil resistant. So actually different material actually for the different application lah. Okay, because in industry the activities in industry is not same lah for each industry. Ada industri yang bermain dengan minyak, okay, ada industri yang bermain dengan temperature, okay. So different material, different application. And then about the belt design, the actual belt of a system is determined on what the conveyor is going to be used. Okay, item to consider when choosing a belting: size of item being moved, okay, the weight of the item to be moved, and the shape of the item, either big or small. Okay, the shape, the size, and the weight. So these are three criteria that we need to consider in order to design the belt. Okay, so this will help decide what belt to use, so coefficients of friction can stay low so the motor won't be overworked. So that's why we need to consider all these criteria. So because of this reason lah, because we want to make sure that the motor won't be overworked. Okay, overworks, kalau motor overworks, so dia akan ada inefficient operation lah. Okay, so the essential properties of belt. Okay, basic properties of belt. The belt must be flexible, transverse rigidity, low mass per unit length, must have high strength, simplicity and inexpensive. The belt must be longer life. It should not stretch under normal working stresses. Low relative elongation, wear resistant and fire resistant. So these are the essential properties of belt. And then the parameter for design, to design conveyor design. First, the belt speed, and then the belt width, the absorb power, gearbox selection, and drive pulley shaft. So these are the parameter for to design the conveyor system. Okay, rather than the choosing the material and the belt design, so we have to take into account to the absorb, to the gearbox selection, the drive pulley shaft, and so on. Okay, for the commercial applications, for example agriculture application, construction, for heavy building material, food and beverage processing, forestry, logging, sawmill, paper pulp, and etc., mining and quarrying, factory production line. So this macam yang saya cakap sebelum ni, okay, different application will have the different type of the material, different belt design, and also different conveyor system design. Okay, so these are the example in the picture, the example of the conveyor application for the mining, okay, mining activities, for the food transportation activities, for the food processors, okay, food service, for example, inquiry. And then these are the advantage and also the limitation. For the belt conveyor can be used for abrasive, wet, dry, sticky or dirty material. Okay, so this is the advantage of using these are the advantage of using the belt conveyor. Okay, the first point is because the belt conveyor can be used for abrasive, wet, dry, sticky or dirty material, any condition lah. But its limit, the belt needs higher initial tension. Okay, for the advantage, another point is higher capacity can be handled than any other form of conveyor at a considerably lower cost per ton kilometer. But for its limit, higher elongation of the belt, which 4% elongation may take place at the working load. Okay, kita buat advantage, ada advantage in higher capacity, but actually which when we use the belt conveyor with higher elongation, so actually the 4% elongation may take place at the working load. Okay, and then another point of advantage is longer distances can be covered more economically. Okay, then conveying of sticky material is associated with problem of cleaning and discharge causing poor productivity. So this is limitation when even we have the advantage to for the longer distances, but it's limit on the what kind of the material that we want to move on the conveyor belt. Okay, either the material is sticky then or not. If the material is sticky, then it come the will associated with the problem of cleaning, and discharge. And then another point of advantage is can be horizontal incline or decline or combination of all. But also the limitation is all this lah. Okay, limitation in terms of uh, the limitation of the material. Even the advantage is can be used for horizontal and incline application, decline application, or combination of all. But it depends on the tension material and tension capability of the material itself. Okay. And then the specification of a belt. Okay, specification of the belt. We have to consider about the width of the belt, the type of carcass, material like fabrics material, and then the rated breaking strength, number of fabric plies, and top and bottom cover thickness. Okay, so these are the specification that we need to consider if we want to buy for the or design the belt system, okay, or the conveyor system. Okay, typical example of belt conveyor in a mine application. This is the example that applied for the mine industry. As we can see from the picture, there are many conveyor system applied in this industry. A different distance, a different types of material that the conveyor bring to, okay, apa benda yang dia bawa, different material, okay, different size, different shape. Okay, many conveyor system that's applied in this mine industry. Okay, menunjukkan dekat sini conveyor system sangat-sangat membantu dalam segi transportation of the item lah. Okay, in terms of kita, rather than kita menggunakan tenaga manusia, better kita menggunakan cara conveyor system. And then the belt conveyor system can improve efficiency and help to reduce repetitive lifting and carrying. Okay, improve efficiency, just like I said before, rather than use the human energy, okay, then actually the belt conveyor system is the best solution, okay, to improve the efficiency. Many industries use belt conveyor system to transport raw material and products through the stage of a process or to a form storage. Okay. Okay, so now we go for the automation. So kita ada 3 benda yang kita cover tadi. First is transportation, kedua is process, ketiga is automation. Okay, in part of automation tak banyak yang saya akan cover, just is more than automatic of controls, environment control, security control, management, is all about the automation lah, automatic. Okay, so sebelum tu saya nak share berkenaan dengan another hint for the test. Okay, untuk hint soalan yang nombor 1 saya dah cover. Untuk soalan yang kedua, adalah soalan yang melibatkan calculation. Okay, so saya nak awak study berkenaan dengan pore factor correction, yang awak boleh study melalui tutorial yang pertama. Saya akan share the solution of tutorial 1, including the recorded explanation lah, recorded video di mana awak boleh study dari situ dan insyaAllah awak boleh jawab soalan nombor 2. Okay. Semuanya saya tak nak ada yang hantar pada saya ada 2 soalan tapi hantar saya 1 soalan saja. Saya tak tahu sama ada awak tertinggal satu lagi soalan ataupun memang awak tak jawab. Okay, kebiasaannya macam tu. Okay, sama macam mana awak buat untuk test dan juga final dalam subjek yang lepas iaitu power elektronik. Okay, ada beberapa student yang hantar tak lengkap. Saya tak pasti. Saya tak nak nanti di kemudian hari saya nak kena trace balik student mana yang hantar tak lengkap dan saya nak kena tanya balik kenapa tak lengkap semua. Saya nak masa submission make sure that awak hantar lengkap. Itu je saya minta. Okay. So hint untuk test selesai soalan 1 dan soalan kedua. Kalau awak nak tahu balik, awak boleh rewind balik awak pun video recorded saya buat ni dan awak boleh tahulah. Okay. So for the automation, as we can see from this picture, this picture actually illustrate how the automation looks like. For example, security and alarm, smoke detectors, sound alarm, if a fire occurs, light toggle at the same time. Okay, they automatically when the smoke detectors detect the fire or the smoke, this system automatically toggle the light at the same time to trigger the occupants that and tell the occupant that there are in something happen or incident happen. Okay, and then the motion detector communicates wirelessly with central alarm. Okay, and also at the same time can be used as the security to detect the thief, for example. And then the radiator and temperature, which to control the HVAC of the building. Okay, to control the temperature, to control the ventilation, to control the air circulation in the building. And then monitoring and control to monitor the moisture, to monitor the temperature, room temperature, and then at the same time to control if the temperature is more or lower than the permissible level or the setting level, for example. Okay. Door control, a lock and unlock entrance door using a wireless key. When the door lock, light can automatically be turned off. And then lighting control, lighting scheme can be used to easily control or light in a room. Automatic notification through the telephone. Okay, the system can be set up to automatically contact the owner if the problem occur. That's just like the GSM system, where the system can automatically prompt the alert to the owner, building owner, even the owner is not available in the building lah. Okay, window control, automatically blind the window using a remote control. And then environmental monitoring, monitors temperature, humidity and pressure, water lawn according to exact requirement. And then the remote control also nowadays the remote control can not only can be control the television, actually one remote control can control everything in the house. So all this illustration actually can make the building become smart building. And actually this kind of technology actually has the mark or has the what we call boleh dapat untuk GBI, mungkin can the building can get some score for the GBI actually. Sebab dalam GBI dia ada kriteria untuk smart. Sebab dalam smart system of any particular building actually can contribute to the environmental impact ataupun environmental saya cakap can contribute to the energy efficient lah. Contohnya kalau kita lihat kat sini, semua sistem is operated in wirelessly, in wireless everything. So the owner can only sit, okay, cuma duduk di tempat dia je, dan everything dia boleh control. Dia tak perlu nak bangun tekan switch, tak perlu nak bangun apa semua. Bila dia tinggalkan bangunan dia, tinggalkan rumah dia, dan dia boleh monitor dari jarak yang jauh. Okay, dia boleh tahu kan macam mana condition dia, rumah dia boleh they can communicate with their room, with their house wirelessly. Okay, using wireless Wi-Fi for example. Okay, so untuk kereta pun sama juga. Teknologi kenderaan sekarang kalau kita lihat banyak yang dah ada macam-macam teknologi. Actually that technology was designed just for the sake of the security or for the safety of the driver or for the passengers. Okay, to reduce the impact of the incident for example. Okay, nowadays the technologies of the vehicle just now, there are a lot of the dia punya airbag system. Macam kenderaan saya sahaja ada lebih daripada 6 airbag. Okay, 6 airbag untuk just bukan untuk tujuan dia nak selamatkan pengguna ataupun driver ataupun passenger, tapi to reduce the impact lah. Okay, tujuan dia untuk reduce the impact. Kalau kita lihat kat sini banyak teknologi yang ada dan sebenarnya memang dah wujud, okay, dalam sistem kenderaan kita. Dan sebenarnya kalau dulu-dulu bila sistem-sistem kenderaan ni yang canggih-canggih ni ada di kenderaan, bila kita katakan sebagai kenderaan tu adalah kenderaan mewah, tapi sebenarnya kenderaan-kenderaan yang dikategorikan sebagai medium range of price pun dah ada teknologi-teknologi ni. Okay, ada night vision, engine control, airbag deployment system, okay, automatic braking, adaptive cruise control. Ini pun dah banyak. Setiap kenderaan sekarang dah ada adaptive cruise control, dan automatic braking pun sekarang produk Myvi yang pun dah ada dah automatic braking. Okay, lepas tu electronic toll collection pun ada. Malaysia dah ada automatic toll collection. Kemudian navigation system. Setiap kenderaan sekarang kau tak macam dulu kita beli kenderaan kita dapat basic radio, sekarang kita dah dapat screen. Okay, dan di dalam kita dah dapat kita panggil sebagai Android player. Kita dah dapat player, kita dah ada jenis screen player, di mana dalam tersebut ada macam-macam jenis yang kita boleh navigate sistem kenderaan kita sendiri. Dan ada yang menggunakan tire pressure monitoring system. Okay, even kalau tak ada dalam sistem kenderaan tersebut, ada dijual aftermarket, boleh kita embedded ke sistem kenderaan kita. Electronic stability control, ESC, electronic stability control, seat position control. Okay, remote keyless entry pun sekarang dah semua kenderaan menggunakan jenis remote keyless entry. Okay, blind spot detection is very very crucial. Okay, automatic dimming mirror, center mirror, automatic dimming center mirror, cabin environment control, macam-macam. Semua ni memang dah ada. Electric power steering pun memang dah lama ada. Okay, lane departure control pun ada. Okay, regenerative braking for example for the sistem kenderaan yang menggunakan hybrid system. Regenerative braking is the system that regenerate the energy to charging the battery melalui braking system. Okay, di mana kenderaan yang hybrid ni dia punya tayar dia ni attach dengan motor. Dan motor basically seperti yang kita belajar, motor can be used as a motor and at the same time can be used as a generator. So during the regenerative braking phenomenon, that motor will become as a generator to generate the energy to charging the battery. That's the flow of the system lah. Okay. And then lighting control, automatic lighting control, where kita boleh control through our mobile smartphone. Okay, melalui IoT, Internet of Things. Okay, even not only the lighting, actually we can control everything. Kita boleh control kipas, kita boleh control aircon rumah kita boleh control peti ais dan sebagainya lah, teknologi sekarang. Okay, just menggunakan, sebab sekarang ni kita memang dah banyak gunakan smartphone. So dengan teknologi smartphone tersebutlah wujudnya invention berkenaan dengan automated system. Okay, even untuk lampu jalan, lampu awam juga dikawal melalui wireless daripada jauh. Okay, dikawal waktu operasi dia. Okay, boleh tahu condition dia daripada jarak jauh dan sebagainya. Tak perlu lagi kita hantar somebody untuk buat inspection. Dah menjimatkan kerja lah, menjimatkan masa. Okay, this one is example of the automated parking system. Di Malaysia, di Melaka saya tak jumpa lagi, tapi di KL mungkin dah ada tower parking di mana dia akan simpan kenderaan di dalam satu bangunan dan menjimatkan ruang lah. Okay, semasa saya berada di Jepun dulu memang banyak saya jumpa benda ni. Disimpan kenderaan di dalam satu bangunan dan dia akan susun lah kenderaan kita di dalam ni. Dan owner just dapat satu macam notification kepada handphone dia saja untuk kenal identify di mana lokasi kenderaan dia. Itu saja. Okay, so itu saja untuk chapter yang ini, part yang kedua. Kita ada part 1 dan part 2. Okay, so kalau ada apa-apa persoalan boleh directly bertanya kepada saya melalui WhatsApp ataupun melalui Telegram pun boleh. InsyaAllah saya boleh jawab. Okay, so boleh start untuk study, untuk preparation for test. All the best for your test, and saya harap awak jaga diri baik-baik. Sekarang ni masalah COVID masih lagi belum selesai. Okay, dan kita nampak masalah COVID ni makin berluasa dan boleh dikatakan everywhere lah. So be careful kalau berada di mana-mana. Pastikan jaga jarak, jaga kebersihan diri. Okay, dan kalau boleh jangan banyak keluar rumah dan stay at home dan take care yourself. Okay, so hope kita boleh berjumpa lagi di masa akan datang. Okay, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum.